This cup has people everywhere in a goddamn chokehold. It's mainly women, but you know, as a man, I too want a Stanley Cup. Wars have been fought just to get their hands on this cup. People are dying out here for it, man. The streets are saying that a cup is worth more than your life. But yeah, it's kind of getting critical out here for people that really want this cup because you gotta fight to get it, man.
Yeah, I got extra for whoever.
I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, causing a stampede for a Stanley Cup, kinda insane. I'm just saying. Like, it really cannot be that serious. All for a water bottle? I don't know about that, man. Because, I mean, they're out here really waiting in line for a special edition cup.
We spent the night at Target for the new Stanley Starbucks cup. Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's a cup. What are you doing? So we got there like at 1:40 in the morning and it was a ghost town because it was Target in the middle of the night. But once we saw the cup, we knew we were in the right spot. We brought the new puppy with us and just waited for people to show up. And they did. So we hopped out of the car, brought the chairs, and made sure we were first in line. So it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning and that's when people started to show up. I mean, these people are dedicated. We just watched. At this point, the store's about to open and look at this line. Guys, are we okay? No. The answer is no. This lady came out to make sure we didn't burn the place down, and once the doors were open, it was go time. And for the most part, it was pretty calm. There wasn't much looting or rioting, just a few small fires. That's it. And finally, we got one. Just one, because Target's doing this one Stanley per household thing. I don't know. Either way, we're tired, we're hungry, it's over, and it's time to enjoy the sweet taste of victory.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, all for a cup, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're in the AMs doing this. Well, I mean, honestly, I can't complain. I'm like, what's the time right now? 2:45 in the morning. I need help, man. This is bad. But honestly, since these Stanley Cups are like so valued, I might as well like get one for myself. So it's time to go on the goddamn internet and find one. What the hell, bro? They're selling this for like $80? $80 for a cup. $80 for a bottle of water. This is insane. Bro. 400. $440. You're cooked. Bro, what? $440. I'm too broke for this, man. Why? For a cup? Why? So if anyone wants a Stanley Cup, hey, you get that Stanley Cup. But I'm too broke for that shit. Now, you wanna know what the most insane thing about this all is? People are getting bullied for not having Stanley Cups or having the fake Stanley Cups. Because it's a status symbol now? I mean, all this for a Stanley Cup is kind of insane. Like, seriously? Everyone needs to, like, relax for a second. Just be with nature. Go outside. There is no need to have unnecessary beef for a bottle of water. Or is that a cup or a bottle? I don't know. But either way, same thing applies. This is mad weird.
This is the cup that we got our daughter for Christmas. This is not a Stanley. This is a $9.98 Walmart cup that she said she thought was cute. She is 9 years old. On the second day back to school after Christmas break, she comes home. She's not crying, she's just upset. The girls, all the other girls in her grade, I'm not saying all, maybe she said 9, 10 of them, all got Stanleys for Christmas. And they made sure to let her know that this is not a real Stanley, that this is fake and it's not as cool. So she comes home, she's upset. She asks if she can have a real Stanley. So we went and bought her a 30-ounce Stanley. In our area, at our local Ace Hardware, these are $35. Can we afford to buy her a Stanley? Yes. Did I think that she needed one? No.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. If I was getting bullied over a Stanley Cup, I would start swinging. To that little girl, are you really gonna let them do you like this? But honestly, I really don't know how these sorts of beefs even occur. Are they just like, you have a fake Stanley Cup? I smell poverty. It's insane. I don't know how this goes, but yeah. From what I'm seeing, this is pretty much a status symbol. So you don't have it, you're broke.
Y'all, for Christmas, I bought my little sister this new water bottle. It's not a Stanley Cup, but it keeps the water cold. It gets the job done. And after her first day back on Monday, she told me she's never going to school with that ghetto water bottle again. She basically told me kids were bullying her for not having the Stanley Cup, but just peep game and lock in real quick. After I dropped her off on Monday, she said she was never going to use this again. And I thought that was really disrespectful, so I told her I'm going to return it and get my money back. And when I dropped her off at school on Tuesday, I kind of see where she was coming from. I kid you not, every kid that was getting dropped off had the Stanley Cup. And I want y'all to keep in mind, these kids are small as hell. They're walking around with the Stanley Cup like it's a baseball bat. And after school on Tuesday, she asked me if I could drop her friend off, and I'm a cool big brother, so I said sure, no problem. So I was driving her friend home, and she saw my water bottle and started laughing. As soon as I saw her friend laughing at my water bottle, I knew maybe my sister was onto something. So I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and got her the Stanley Cups that she was asking for.
See, he conformed, bro. He couldn't stay strong. I mean, honestly, I would too. You know, I'm not the type of person that wants to be different for the sake of being different. I am not different. I am the same as every single person. Spending that price just to fit in is kind of insane. I'd rather be bullied for not having a Stanley Cup because I'm going to give it like 1 year before that shit is in thrift shops. Now, I couldn't tell you where the Stanley Cups came from, but it just blew up out of nowhere for me because I'm not really tapped into the moms of TikTok community, you know, because that's pretty much where it blew up from. So shout out to the moms of TikTok. You guys brought a lovely new cup for the girls, you know what I mean? So yeah, the key focus for the Stanley Cups is women now. I feel like I'm in enemy territory right now because I can't get a Stanley Cup, nor could I even afford it in the first place. First of all, I'm not that broke, but like $80 for a water bottle, I'm not doing this today, man. But let's get to the weirdest part of it all. The most insane part of it all. People are stealing these cups. Pure robbery over these Stanley Cups. Oh my goodness. People are thinking they're pulling off the greatest heist of all time stealing these cups. This is insane. But then again, I kind of understand where they're coming from. Because we're not paying these Stanley Cup prices over here.
A 23-year-old woman was arrested after allegedly stealing $2,500 worth of Stanley Cups. Staff says she left with a full cart of Stanley water bottles without paying and stuffed the stolen merchandise in her car. An officer later stopped the vehicle and found 65 allegedly stolen cups. She was arrested for grand theft.
Do you know how insane that is? To steal that many Stanley Cups? What are you even going to do with that many? Like, I could honestly understand, hey, I stole one because these prices are expensive and I'm not trying to pay them. But $2,500 worth of Stanley Cups? What are you going to be doing with that, man? Like, she's the Stanley Cup bandit, bro. Come on, man. Lock these thugs up immediately, man. They're committing actual robberies over these cups. This is insane.
Let me show you my daughter's really cool Stanley that I got her. She's disabled and she brought it to school. And then for the one fucking period that she didn't have her para with her, somebody took it. I wonder who took it. One of the neurotypical kids. When your kid comes home with a fucking Stanley Cup that you didn't buy them, they probably stole it from one of the intellectually disabled kids in school, like mine, who got her fucking cup stolen. Good job.
That Stanley Cup is gone. It's gone, bro. It's gone. Like, you know when you lose your phone in school and the person who stole it is helping you look for it? Yeah, it's time to accept that it's over, bro. It's over. But yeah, honestly, that's crazy. Stealing a Stanley Cup off a disabled kid? Kind of bad, you know? But either way, you know, hope that Stanley Cup was returned to its rightful owner. If not, yeah, you kind of got hustled, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, me personally, I would do something about it. But either way, I don't think I need to tell you this when I say it's not really worth stealing these cups because they're gonna be worthless very soon. When the next best, greatest water bottle pops up out of nowhere within like a couple of months. Maybe. But honestly, let's get to the real spicy part of it all, you know? Apparently they got lead in it. You're gonna die, bro. They got lead in it, man. You're gonna get lead poisoning. It's over for you. Time to plan your funeral, bro. What a way to go. What a way to go.
Stanley bottles contain lead, but should you throw yours away? Viral TikTok videos show people testing their Stanley cups, and it's shocking the amount of tests that come back positive. So Stanley finally came out and admitted that their cups do contain a small amount of lead, but it's completely enclosed by a stainless steel cover, and this cover at the bottom needs to come off or be damaged in order for the lead to be exposed. But we know that lead is so toxic and can cause some serious cardiovascular and brain damage, and it's even worse for kids to come into contact with. So yes, if this part of the cup is damaged, then yes, throw it away.
Now, but in all seriousness, why does this even have lead in the first place? Like, whose genius idea was it to just say, hey, as long as the cap doesn't break, you're not gonna get lead poisoning? Trust me, bro. You probably shouldn't put lead in a water bottle. They could have used any other material that is safe. But lead?
All right, so this is what we're talking about here. This circular nickel-sized piece here. If this comes off, that then exposes the lead. The company says that is extremely rare, but if it does happen to you, you can always take advantage of the lifetime warranty.
Okay, so people are using at-home test kits on this now?
Yeah, they are. And experts are cautioning that they aren't super accurate. And while it could be a good first step, laboratory testing is really the thing that's going to get you the most accurate results.
But then again, if experts say it's safe to drink, I'll trust them over some random TikToker, you know? Always trust the expert, guys. Not everything's a conspiracy theory. Trust me. Stanley Cups are also known for one thing, surviving fires, you know? They survive anything. They can drop that shit from space and yeah, it'll be good, trust. I mean, we've all seen that one video, right?
Everybody's so concerned about if the Stanley spills. But what about if it melts? It was in a fire yesterday. It still has ice in it.
And you know, she got a new car out of it too and everything. This was such a heartwarming story. But have you heard of the one that survived the whole house fire?
Oh, my entire house burned down. And look at my Stanley. Like, I'm being serious. Like,
look, I'm not gonna lie. Your Stanley should be the least of your concerns. Your house is gone. Where are you going to live? Like, imagine just chilling in your house. It's on fire. And your only concern is, where my Stanley Cup at, bro? It's kind of crazy. And also, that corporation ain't gonna get you a new house, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on that. You know, just close your eyes and start dreaming of better days, I guess. Also, it seems like people are collecting these cups like they're collectibles. They gotta catch them all or something. You would think that it was to just get hydrated, but bro, it's not. It's safe to say that these cups are just peak consumerism. People want to spend their money on it. You just gotta let it happen.
So this is my updated tumbler wall. I literally have that much space. And these tumblers don't even include my non-Stanley Starbucks tumblers and the other designs of Stanley's.
You know, it comes to the point where you think, am I doing too much? And the answer to that question would be, no, darling, keep doing what you're doing. And also, these cups are not cheap, so that's thousands of dollars right there. So to the lady that stole $2,500 of Stanley Cups, you got a new target right here. And he's flexing just for you.
A 16-year-old in Alabama recently shared that her parents spent roughly $3,000 so she can have every available Stanley Cup on the market. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, she said she now owns 67 Stanley Cups. The company releases new colors and styles pretty regularly to keep people wanting more. The cups sell for $45 and $50 each and have become a sensation all over social media.
If I told my parents, I want 67 Stanley Cups, I'm gonna get an ass whooping for that one. But no, honestly, 67 Stanley Cups. You wanna hydrate the whole community or something? Cause that's too much. Honestly, I think this is the Apple of water bottles. There's a constant need to add on more things to the Stanley Cup to make it better. Because it kind of sucks. I mean, it leaks when it drops, which my suggestion would be, don't drop it, but it leaks. But you actually have to add on more stuff to make it like a truly functional water bottle.
Amazon Stanley must-haves. This leak stopper comes in a set of 2 and keeps water from pouring out the top. These nameplates are from a small business on Amazon and can be customized with up to 10 letters. These straws are made of glass and have a unique shape that helps prevent wrinkles when you drink out of them. These cups attach to the side of your Stanley lid so you have a perfect spot for your favorite dipping sauces while on the go. This strap has a magnetic attachment that holds your cell phone. It can be used with a thin case, a MagSafe case, or even no case at all. It keeps your phone strongly secured and is great for taking workout classes or for holding your phone while in the car. This silicone strap slides onto the top of a tumbler and acts as a carrying strap.
Okay. This is too much. This is too much. Anti-wrinkle straws. Crazy. A phone holder. Why, man? See, this is just next level. Because all this for a Stanley Cup? If you gotta do all this for your water bottle, don't. But let's check out the old Stanley Cups, you know. They're old just like me, because back in my days, I remember the old Stanley Cups. They're the real Stanley Cups. The true Stanley Cups. Why is my shit shaking?
Instead of fighting everybody for the new Stanley Cups, who don't come potty trained, please consider visiting your local thrift shop, where there are tons of old and lonely Stanleys.
Unfortunately, mate, it simply doesn't fit my aesthetic. Therefore, I'm not copying. See, this is an issue with old Stanley Cups. It doesn't fit people's aesthetic. So we pray for the old Stanley Cups out there. But anyways, you should probably listen to this guy because there are some old unloved Stanley Cups that need some loving today at your local thrift store.
When your dad was on the trend 20 plus years ago, he still uses them every day for his construction work. He's buying me and my mom new Stanley Cups but refuses to get a new one.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I was wrong about thrifting old Stanley Cups. Ah, that was insane. Why does it look like that? Either way, don't go for that version of Stanley. Just go for a better one, I guess. Yeah. Product review time. Is the Stanley Cup a must buy? I will say yes. Buy it immediately. Don't worry about the price. Anyways, it's been AERA Doc, the darkest man alive, and I shall cop me a Stanley Cup one day, possibly. And I'll see you guys when I upload next time, if I even do. All right, I'm out.